Hello everyone. Crafts class is beginning. Today, what we're going to do is make this really cool, it's called like an explosion pop-up. And so you can see that what happens when we open it, the whole paper unfolds and then it's able to like squish back together. And you can make them all sizes. Look at this cute little one. Boop, ba-doop. So we're going to do that with a square of paper. What I sometimes like to do is I will take a sheet of printer paper or whatever paper you have that's 8.5 by 11. And if you fold it on the diagonal and then cut off this little edge, not only do you have a great bookmark for all your reading, I know you kids are doing a lot of reading, you can move that over, then you have this nice square of paper that's perfect to use. Maybe you have origami paper already, and if you do, you go right ahead and use that. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put folds in the paper. We are going to fold it in half to make a hot dog fold. So we're just folding in half. Sometimes what I like to do is fold it both ways. That's going to be helpful for this module. Then once you have it folded in half, you can fold it to a tinier square. So I'm matching up my corners really well. Creasing it both ways to make it work easier. Then when I open it up, we're going to hold it like a diamond shape and fold it in half to make a triangle. And again, I'm going to crease it both ways to make my folds nice and crispy. And then, look, I've got all the folds I need. This is exciting. I'm going to just give this one another little crease right here to make it work right. So then we have our square of paper, and you can see that we've divided it into eighths. Kids, I've been doing 5th grade fractions. I know all about fractions now. What we're going to do, we're going to fold it in half to make the hot dog fold again. And you can see that we have these diagonal folds here and here. And if we hold it up, it looks like a little tent that you could go camping in. What we're going to do is, on the top of this, we have a mountain fold. And we want to take that mountain fold and push it inward so it gets tucked in. We're going to do that on both sides. So we're just popping down that mountain fold. And then we have a little triangle. From above, it looks like this. Hope you can see it. And then we can see on the inside, it almost looks like a little boat. So let me show that to you again. I'll show it to you more flat now. So we have this little rectangle, and we have this diagonal here, and we have this mountain fold. We're going to pop that in, and it makes a valley fold. Then we're going to close it. We're going to do the same thing over here. So you are in charge of your paper. You have to fold the paper and be firm with it. I know that some of you have some troubles. I've seen your zigzag paper, some of you. You know what I'm talking about. So now we're ready to continue. So we have this little triangle, and I like to hold it point side down toward me. And we've got this center line, our fold line, and we're going to take the right and left points and very carefully fold those so it touches that little center point right there. So we're folding those on both sides, making sure that line stays straight. Like, don't fold it down there, that would be wrong. Fold it right up there so it matches that edge. So we're going to do that on the right and the left. Then we're going to turn our module over, and we're going to do it on the right and the left here too. So we're going to take this point, we're folding right over, keeping this lined right up to that top horizontal edge. And you've got a lot of layers now, so give it nice, crisp folds. We're going to fold this one over there. So there's like 4 layers, so really crisp it well. One time, Mrs. Malloy down the hall, she bought these bone folders, like you were supposed to use them to fold, but they were made out of real bone, and like all these sweaty teenage hands were touching them, and then the bone started to stink so bad. It was a big mess. So you can see now that we have a little shape. It kind of looks like home plate or maybe a diamond gem. And we've got these little points that we have folded over. You can see that they move, and there they go. What we want to do now is we want to tuck these points on the inside. So right now, this fold here is a valley fold. And on the other side, it's a mountain fold. What we want to do is kind of open up this one little quarter, and we're going to pop that whole corner right in. This side already wants to do that because it's a mountain fold, but this one is a valley fold, so that we actually have to like press it and re-crimp it right there so it goes in. And then it's kind of popped in. And we're going to do the same thing here. So we're going to take this fold that already exists, we're not going to make any new folds, and we're going to pop it in. This side is ready to go because it's already a mountain fold. But this one over here, we have to kind of crease and turn inside out. So then we pinch it, and we have our right-hand side all done. So now we have to do the same over here. So we have this little pointy corner, and we're going to pop it inward. And then close it up and give it a good crease. And then we have this back one, and we're going to force that in. We're kind of re-folding that back fold. And there we have it. So it looks like a little base plate, but then you can see that what it does is it pops open and expands. And that's what you're going to be learning about with the video that you're going to watch as well, about how NASA is creating these really cool space creations using origami engineering. So hopefully you can do it. And look, if you want to, you can make it like stand up, and it's a cute little house. I'm sure you kids can find lots of fun things to do there. It's fun to put it inside a card, and then you can make it a pop-up card. So I look forward to seeing your origami. Thanks, kids.